Namaste and welcome to this yoga class. Today we're going to practice Chandra Namaskar, the Moon Salutation. This is a very cooling and calming sequence, ideal in the evening if you don't want to heat up your body too much but still want to get a good stretch. It's also a great opportunity to rest our awareness within the body and find more inner peace and calmness. To begin, we're going to lie down on our back, either resting the feet on the mat, knees bent, or bringing the knees wide, the soles of the feet resting against each other. Feel free to support your legs with a few cushions underneath the knees to release tension from the inner thighs. And then resting the right hand on the belly, the left hand on the heart, we close the eyes. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. We allow all tension to leave the body. Softening the facial muscles, the neck, the shoulders. Allowing the arms to be heavy. Allow the belly and the chest to soften. Feeling them rising and falling with every breath. Softening the legs all the way into the feet. Until the whole body feels heavy and relaxed. I invite you to set an intention for today's practice. Something you would like to release, to let go of. Something that no longer serves you. Allowing us to create more space in our lives for the things we truly want. Joy, love, abundance, peace. And with your intention in mind, we begin to breathe deeper into the belly and then higher up into the chest. Exhaling from the chest and then the belly. feeling the breath flow through you, like the waves move through the ocean. Inhale into the belly, the chest, and exhale from the chest and the belly. With every exhalation, we surrender. We release stagnant energy. With every inhalation, we invite something new into our life. Take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Gently release the hands. Bring the feet onto the yoga mat and then cross your right ankle over the left thigh, interlacing the fingers behind the left leg as you pull it closer into your chest. Flex the right foot and with intention, push the right knee away from your body to open the hip. Relax the elbows, the shoulders, and keep breathing into the belly. You can keep the left knee bent or extend the leg, either pointing or flexing the toes to stretch out the hamstrings. Keep pushing the right knee away from your body. 2 more deep breaths. Exhale, release the left leg, and then cross the other ankle over, interlacing the fingers behind the right thigh this time. Pull the right leg closer. At the same time, push the left knee away from you. Flex your feet and relax the arms. Allow your awareness to rest in whatever sensations that are present with you right now. Perhaps in the left hip, or perhaps elsewhere in the body. There's no need to label these sensations as good or bad, pleasurable or unpleasurable. We simply want to observe and be aware. Feel free to extend the right leg till you feel a gentle stretch in the hamstrings. Two more deep breaths. Exhale to release. And then hug both knees into the chest, beginning to rock back and forth. Coming up to a seated position with the legs crossed in front of you. Inhale to reach your arms up, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, place the right hand on the mat beside you, side stretch. Reach the left arm over. If you feel that you can go deeper, you can lower all the way down to the elbow. But make sure both sitting bones remain grounded on the yoga mat. Last exhale. Inhale, find the inner lift from your center. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale to the other side. Either left hand or left forearm on the ground. Right arm reaches over the head. Gaze to the fingertips. Allow the right leg and the right hip to be heavy. Keeping your body grounded in connection with the earth. Last exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, twist to the right side. Right hand behind the sacrum. Left hand on the right knee. Relax the shoulders. Gently pull the navel in. Inhale, feel the ribcage expand. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, soften and twist deeper. Looking back over the right shoulder as far as it feels comfortable for your neck. Inhale to center, reach the fingers up. Exhale to the other side. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist deeper. One more time, deep breath in, feel the ribcage expand. Exhale, soften and twist. Inhale to center, arms reaching up to the sky. We interlace the fingers, palms facing up, gaze forward. Exhale, bring the hands forward, pull the navel in, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, reach the hands up, gaze forward. Exhale, round through, chin to chest. Inhale to lift, stacking the vertebrae of the spine on top of each other. Exhale, round the spine, pull the navel in. One more time, inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, release. In your own time, coming to your feet. Feet are hip-width apart. We release the upper body, holding on to the opposite elbows, maybe swaying gently from side to side. With every breath, release tension from the neck, the shoulders, the upper back, allowing gravity to pull you deeper towards Mother Earth. Exhale, release the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, roll up to standing. The head comes up last. We roll the shoulders back, away from the ears, coming to Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet are hip-width apart, rooted through all four corners. We tuck the tailbone under. Gently engage the core by pulling the navel in and reach the fingertips down. Lengthening through the back of the neck. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale. Step the left foot out, big step. Toes pointing out, heels in. Bend the knees, goddess pose. Sink the hips deep. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Lengthen the legs and the arms. Bring the toes of the right foot in. Toes of the left foot point out. Preparation for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your left hand forward, creating length in the side bodies. And then bring the left hand down towards the earth. Right hand reaches up towards the sky. If possible, look up. Slowly release the right arm. Fingertips come to the ground. We square the hips forward, bring the toes of the right foot in 45 degrees. Relax the head down. Pyramid pose. Lift the back heel, coming to low lunge, right knee on the floor. Reach the fingers up, crescent lunge. And release. Coming to side squat. The heel of the left foot remains grounded. The right leg is long. Foot is flexed. You can keep the hands on the mat for extra support or join them in Anjali Mudra in front of the chest. Making your way to the other side. We ground the right foot, bend the knee, lengthening the left leg, toes point up to the sky. Yogi's choice to bring the hands in front of the chest. We move towards the right foot, dropping the left knee on the mat. Reach the fingertips up overhead. And release. Coming to pyramid pose, we lengthen both legs. The toes of the right foot point forward. The toes of the left foot are open 45 degrees. Relax the head down. Open up the back foot 90 degrees. Right hand in front of the right foot. Left arm reaches up to the sky, Trikonasana. Coming all the way up, 5-pointed star, toes point out. We bend the knees, sink the hips down, goddess pose. Lengthen to 5-pointed star, and then step the right foot to the left. Reach the arms up. Exhale, release, Tadasana. We repeat the sequence of Chandra Namaskar, the Moon Salutation, one more time on the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift. Step the right foot out, 5-pointed star. Toes point out, heels in, bend the knees and squat deep. Inhale, 5-pointed star, lengthen. Bring the toes of the left foot in, toes of the right foot out. Reach the right fingertips forward, create length in the side body, and then release the right hand towards the earth. Left hand reaches up, gaze to the ceiling. Release the left arm, preparing for pyramid pose. Square the hips forward, toes of the back foot come slightly in. Release the head down. Lift the back heel, drop the knee to the mat. Reach the fingertips over the head. Release the hands, preparing for side squat. If possible, keep the heel of the right foot on the mat. Moving over to the other side, we lengthen the right leg, bend the left. Hands in front of the chest, if it feels right for you. Moving towards the left foot, we square the hips forward, drop the right knee, hands reaching over the head. Slowly release the fingers, lengthen both legs, ground the back foot, toes open 45 degrees. We relax the head. Opening up the back foot slightly, we reach the right arm up towards the sky. Gaze follows Trikonasana. Lift up all the way, 5-pointed star. Open the feet. Bend the knees, goddess pose. Lengthen, 5-pointed star. Step the left foot to the right. Reach the fingers up. Exhale, release the arms. Take a moment to close your eyes and connect to your physical body. What muscles have been stretched? What joints have been opened? What is different now than it was before we started our practice? Opening up the eyes, we step the feet slightly wider than hip width apart, toes pointing out, and bend the knees, coming to Malasana, the Yogi squat. Feel free to join the hands in front of the heart in prayer pose. Elbows pushing into the inner thighs to open the hips further. Allow the tailbone to sink down towards the earth. The crown of the head reaches up to the sky. Relax the shoulders, the throat. Two more deep breaths. Slowly release. Come to sit on your sitting bones. Bringing the legs long in front of you. Feet are flexed, hands beside the hips. We tuck the chin gently in towards the chest. Relax the shoulders. Dandasana, the stick pose. A posture many of us overlook. And we want to go straight into the forward fold. But let's take some time here to explore the sensations in the body. Maybe you can feel the engagement in the thighs. Maybe they begin to shake a little bit. Maybe you can feel your spine, your back rounding. If that is the case, I recommend you place a cushion underneath the sitting bones for extra support and lengthening. One more deep breath. Reach the arms up on the next inhale. Exhale, reach the fingertips forward until you can grab hold of the feet or the shins. Inhale, renew the stretch, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release the head down. The next exhalation, see if you can go a little bit deeper into the posture. And then feel how the next inhalation lifts you slightly higher again. Last exhale. Inhale, Coming up with a long spine. Exhale, release the hands. Bring the legs wide. Slightly pushing the hips forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach the fingers forward. Keep flexing the feet. And slightly, softly release the fingertips to the ground. Make sure the spine stays long. As you walk the fingertips further forward, if possible. Breathing into the opening of the thighs, the hips. Slowly walk your hands back to lift the chest. And then bending the left knee, we make our way to pigeon pose. The right leg is long, the top of the foot pressing into the mat. The left shin is bent anywhere between 45 and 90 degrees. If you feel that you're falling towards your left side, place a cushion underneath the left hip. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, lift the chest. Exhale, release the heart down to the mat. Finding your edge in this posture, perhaps resting on the forearms, making sure the spine stays nice and long, or allowing the forehead to come to the mat. I invite you to close your eyes. Focusing not on the external, but on the internal world. Slowly detach your forehead and walk the fingers back. Coming to mermaid pose, we bend the back knee, and perhaps you can just reach the right hand back to hold the foot. Keeping the left hand on the mat for support, we lengthen the spine and look forward. If you would like to go deeper, bring the foot into the crease of the elbow. And if possible, joining the hands behind the head, looking forward. Soft, steady gaze. And then slowly, first release the left hand to the mat, and then release the foot. Bring the right leg to the front, crossing it over the left thigh. The feet are close to the hips. We reach the left arm up. Exhale, hooking the elbow behind the thigh, behind the knee. We twist. Right hand behind the sacrum. We look back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, soften and twist. Release. This time, we keep the right knee in the front, bring the left leg back for pigeon pose. Keeping the hip bones leveled. If you feel you're falling to one side, place a cushion underneath the right hip. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, melt the heart down. Finding whichever variation feels right for you. Resting on the forearms or bringing the forehead all the way down. Closing down the eyes. Breathing softly and deeply into the belly. Slowly lift your head, walk the fingers back to lift the chest. And then reaching the left arm back to grab hold of the foot. Right fingers on the mat for support. You can stay here or bring the foot closer into the crease of the elbow, interlacing the fingers behind your head. Looking forward. Make sure the shoulders and the chest remain open. 2 more breaths. Release the right hand to the mat, and then release the back foot. Bringing the left leg forward, crossing it over the right thigh, feet next to the hips. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, hook the elbow behind the knee, twist and look back. Exhale, release, and then find any position that is comfortable for you. The legs crossed in front of you, or perhaps half or full lotus. Resting the hands on the knees, the thighs. We close the eyes for a moment. Connecting again with the intention we set earlier. Connecting with our body. The energy within and around us. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. There are 2 currents of energy within the body. Prana Vayu, the flow of energy upwards, and Apana Vayu, the current of energy down. Let's take one deep inhalation, holding the breath at the top of the lungs. Here the energy of prana is the strongest. Feel the expansion, the flow of energy upwards towards the higher centers. And when you can't hold the breath any longer, exhale out through the nose. Holding the void retention, empty lungs. Feel how the body becomes heavier. The current of energy going down, grounding us into the earth, into the material existence. And then slowly return to your natural breath. One more deep inhalation. In through the nostrils and holding the breath. Feeling the expansion of energy. This represents the phase of the full moon. Opening up our higher chakras. Our intuition, clairvoyance, and full exhalation out through the nostrils. Body becomes heavy. We hold the breath here, connecting to the earth. Apana. This energy is strongest in the time of the new moon. We feel more grounded, heavier. And slowly we return to the natural breath. Opening up the eyes, we release the legs, and come to lie down. Feet on the yoga mat, knees bent, hands beside the hips. The neck is long. Inhale, lift the pelvis, coming to bridge pose. If possible, bring the shoulder blades closer together and interlace the hands behind your back, pressing the fingers into the mat. Make sure the knees are in line with the body, not splaying out to the sides. We hold for 2 more breaths. Release the fingers, exhale, roll down. Bring the feet as wide as the yoga mat and allow the knees to rest against each other. Feeling tension, release from the lumbar spine, the lower back. Next, we're going to practice a shoulder stand sequence. If the shoulder stand is not in your practice today, you can bring the legs up, perhaps resting them against a wall or supporting yourself with a cushion underneath the sitting bones. Feel free to stay there for a couple minutes, a beautiful restorative pose. For the shoulder stand, you might want to use a blanket or cushion that is wide enough to fit your shoulders and torso on, creating an even line that will be just below the line of the shoulders. So feel free to place that on your yoga mat or proceed without. Feet grounded on the floor, neck long. Begin to lift the legs, bringing the hands to support the lower back. Either pointing or flexing the feet. If possible, bringing the elbows in closer. While you're in the shoulder stand, make sure you're not moving your head from side to side to protect the neck. Feel free to close the eyes. Feel the blood flow from the legs back towards the heart. Helping the body flush toxins out of its system. More energy going towards our higher centers, especially the throat chakra, but also the third eye and the crown chakra. Slowly lower your legs down towards the ground over the head for Halasana, the plow pose. If your toes are resting on the ground, you can release the hands from the lower back to interlace, pushing the knuckles into the floor. If you cannot lengthen your legs here, feel free to bend the knees, gently pressing them against the ears. Slowly bring the hands back to support the lower back. Lift the legs. Return to your shoulder stand. You can keep the legs long or come into variation with lotus legs. Please make sure you can bring the legs into this position without having to push or force anything. Five more deep breaths. Lengthen the legs again, and then slowly, with control, lower your back down onto the mat. Release the legs. If you have the cushion underneath your back, release it now, and then placing the hands underneath the sitting bones. We arch the back. until we can rest the top of the head on the mat. Matsyasana, the fish pose, a great counter pose for Halasana. Point the toes, legs are long. You can close the eyes, but focus your awareness on your third eye between the eyebrows. Slowly release and hug the knees into the chest. Rocking gently from side to massage the spine. Lengthen the left leg and hug the right knee in. Relax the elbows. Opening up the right arm. With the left hand, we guide the right knee into a twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Come back to center and exchange the legs. Hugging the left knee in towards the chest. Feet are flexed. The shoulders and arms are heavy. We open up the left arm, palm of the hand facing up. And with the right hand, we guide the knee into a twist. Make sure both shoulders remain on the mat. With your right hand, you can gently push the thigh further down towards the ground. Come back to center. Give the knee one last hug. And then lengthen both legs on the mat. Arms by your sides. Close your eyes for the final relaxation, Savasana. Feeling the body becoming heavier and heavier, sinking into the earth. I hope you enjoyed this yoga class, focused on balancing our energies, creating more calm, more harmony, and I hope to see you again. Feel free to stay in this relaxation for as long as it serves you.